Go ahead and take one more nice and deep round of breath. And as you do, set your intention or dedication for your practice today, your purpose of why you came to your mat and why you need this in the middle of your day. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Midday Yoga. If you just joined, we're starting on our backs. So just come into a Shavasana-like position, legs forward, arms by your sides, making sure you're comfortable. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Bring both hands to your lungs, to your rib cage. Fingertips kind of spread wide, so your fingertips are spread, palms down. Take a big inhale, feel your lungs expand. And a big exhale, feel your lungs fall. Now I want you to try to breathe into one lung at a time. So inhale into your right lung. Exhale out from your right lung. Inhale into your left lung, fill it up. Exhale out of your left lung. And try to breathe into both lungs nice and deep. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Bring both arms by your sides. We'll start with an easy single knee to chest. Pull your right knee in. Press your left leg down into your mat. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more full round of breath. Squeeze your right knee in. And then send your right knee to 90. Take it across your body. So you can tap the outside of your knee with your left hand if you'd like. Just coming into a nice, easy twist. So we'll have a light focus on twists today, just because they're really nice for our spines. They're just fine. They can help us stress. If you guys aren't muted, can you mute yourself, please? I'm getting feedback on my side. Thank you so much. Just enjoying your twist. One more breath. Full inhale. Full exhale. Bring your right knee back to center. If you'd like, you can bend your left leg for support, foot on the floor. Take your right heel high towards the ceiling. Lengthen and lower it all the way down to your mat. When your right leg hits, send your left leg to meet it. If you bent it, just take a full round of breath. Single knee to chest, toes back up towards the ceiling. Pull your left knee in. Press your right leg down into your mat. So trying to find compression in this left hip and then lengthening the right hip. Full inhale. Full exhale. Take one more big round of breath. Squeeze your left knee in towards your chest. Take your left knee to 90. And then take it across your body. You can use your right hand for support. Scoot your hips if you need to get them stacked, one on top of the other. And then if it's okay on your neck, you can gaze to the left. Enjoying a nice easy twist, not forcing anything. It's still nice and early in our practice. Take one more full round of breath. Bring your left knee back to center. Option to bend your right leg, foot on the floor. Send your left leg high, heel towards the ceiling. Slowly lengthen and lower with a long left leg all the way down to your mat. Send your right leg to meet it. Take a full round of breath. Pull both knees in for a double knee to chest. Just give yourself a small squeeze, lengthen your spine. Take your knees to 90, catch right underneath them, and then take a couple rock and rolls up to bring yourself all the way to seated. Cross your ankles, send your legs back, come into a nice table position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Pull your core in and just find your long spine. So crown of your head forward, tailbone back. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck your toes and pop into your first down dog. Take a breath or two in your dog. You can walk it out if you need to. Pedal your heels, pedal your feet. Roll your shoulders back and down. Now bend your left knee slightly. So just coming to the ball of your left foot. Lift your right hand up and take it to the outside of your left calf or ankle. So if ankle is not available, just grab your calf right under your knee and then try to straighten your left leg. So we're in a little down dog twist. Take a full round of breath and try to peek out past your armpit. So looking past your left armpit. Inhale. Exhale, unravel the twist. Send both heels down. Let's take a slow vinyasa. Come forward to your high plank. You can always drop your knees as you lower down to your low push-up. Inhale to cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Coming back to the down dog twist, bend your right knee this time. Come onto the ball of your right foot. Lift your left arm, take it back. Ooh, I'm a little shaky on that side, that's okay. Reach back for your calf or ankle, and then try to straighten that leg. So really try to find the twist. Peek up past your armpit, take one more inhale. Exhale, unravel back to the down dog. Shoulders strong, hips are up. Let's move through that mindful vinyasa. Come forward to your high plank. Lower down to your low push-up. Into your cobra or upward facing. Tuck toes, downward facing dog. Take a full round of breath. Look at your hands. Step, lock, or jump your feet to your hands and fold. Inhale to a flat back. Find your long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees. Reach arms back. Sweep forward and up to your first chair or fierce pose. So pull your belly in and back. Again, finding that long spine. I'll probably say that a lot because we always want that length in our spine through our yoga practice. Settle your hips a little deeper. Nice. Straighten up to the top. Reach towards the ceiling. Come forward and down. Fold. Starting the flow. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, step your right foot back. Inhale, arms reach back to airplane. Exhale, forward and up, high crescent lunge. Reach for the ceiling. Settle your hips and press your heel back. Now we're taking one twist over to the left. So on your inhale, take your right arm forward, left arm back, twist. Exhale, come back to center. Plant your back foot, open up to your warrior two. Find your strong legs, knees stacked over your ankle, strong core, strong upper body, shoulders over your hips. Now flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve your warrior. Try to reach for the back of the room, but keep that bend in your front knee. So try to keep it stacked over your ankle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, carve wheel down to a twisted lunge. Right hand is planted. Left hand can tap your knee, your hip, or you can reach high. I've been experimenting with kind of trying to keep my left knee in or right knee, depending on that side. So I've actually been kind of grabbing the outside of my knee. Just take that twist from your core. Release your left hand down, step back, down dog. Full round of breath. Your choice, vinyasa flow, stay in your down dog. You can take a half vinyasa, a high plank, or high plank to a down dog. So many options. Just take what feels best for your body in each moment. So it doesn't have to be the same for each vinyasa. Meeting in our dog, lift your right leg high. Curl your knee into your nose. Feel that rounding of your spine. Now send your right leg up. Like you're coming into a high plank. Hover your right knee to your elbow. Pause and press them into each other. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, place it through. Option to pop your back leg up just for a mini standing split as you step forward and fold. Inhale, find your flat back, tap your shins. Exhale, fold forward, bend knees, reach arms back. Come back to your fierce or chair. Fingertips reaching, hips are settling. Now separate your feet hip distance, so just step your right or left foot out in your chair. We're going to take a little body scan. So tap your fingertips to your shoulders and roll them down. Bring a hand to your belly and a hand to your back. Squeeze them in. So pull your low belly in, feel that length in your spine. Now tap the front of your hips. Just slightly tilt your hip bone in towards your belly, towards your chest, and feel your tailbone get long. Now press your hands to the outside of your thighs. Press into your hands, but don't let your thighs move. Just engage them. Good. Bring hands to heart center. We're taking a one-legged balancing chair. Shift weight into your left foot. Lift your right foot up less than an inch, well, maybe an inch or two. Bring it over towards your left knee. Now just kick your right leg out. So knees kind of stay at the same height. Right leg forward, toes in towards your nose, towards your face. Settle your hips a little lower. Maybe lift that leg a little higher. Now bring your right leg back in, but don't step it down yet. So just tap your knees. Now take it back to hip distance. Settle through your hips. Straighten legs and reach arms up. That should feel really nice. Come forward and down. Fold. Lift to your flat back. Step your left foot back. Inhale, arms reach back to airplane. Exhale, forward and up. High crescent lunge. Belly is pulling in. Hips are settling towards your mat. Now let's take that twist to the right this time. So left arm forward, right arm back. Come back to center. Plant your back foot. Find your warrior two. Take a breath or two to see where your body is. Flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve. Keep that bend in your front knee. So as soon as you reach back, your knee always wants to go with you. Try to keep it nice and strong. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cartwheel down to your twisted lunge. Your choice on the arm variation, maybe try something new. Exploring your body, exploring how each position feels. Inhale, twist or peek up. Exhale, take your right hand down, step back, down dog. Full inhale, full exhale. Your choice, vinyasa flow. Stay in your dog, take some variation in between. Meeting in our dog, lift your left leg high. Curl your knee into your nose, feel that rounding. Send your left leg up. Then hover your left knee forward to your left elbow, press them together, pause. Send your left leg high, place it through to your lunge. Option to pop your back leg up, mini standing split as you step forward and fold. Inhale, tap shins, find your flat back. Exhale, fold forward, bend knees, reach arms back. Coming back to your fierce or chair, sweep up. Now step one foot out, just your feet are hip distance apart. Bring your hands to heart center this time. We're gonna take that little body scan, but without touching those points of our body. So roll your shoulders down, pull your core in, send your spine long. Notice your hips, maybe tilt them slightly forward. And press your thighs out, but don't let them move. Coming back to that balancing chair, shift weight into your right foot. Lift your left foot an inch, maybe two. Squeeze your knees. And keeping your hips low, kick your leg out. Maybe lift it a little higher, toes towards your nose. Bring your left leg back in, don't step it down yet, just hover. Now step it out to hip distance, sink your hips. Straighten legs and reach up. Coming right in, forward and down, fold. Lift your flat back. Step your right foot back. Inhale, arms reach back. Exhale, forward and up, high crescent lunge. Take a breath. Now make fists with your hands. We're gonna take an imaginary lat pull. So I want you to pretend that you have a resistance band or you're holding something in your hands and pull your elbows in and down to engage your upper back. Now we're taking 3 twists to the right and to the left, I'm sorry. Inhale, twist. Exhale back to center. So towards your front knee, your left knee. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. On this inhale, twist and hold. Bring hands to heart center. We're coming down to a crescent lunge twist. So start to bring your elbow towards your knee. I don't want you to tap it yet. Press into palms. Make sure that full twist is coming from your core. And then tap your elbow to your knee. You can make a fist with your right hand, a palm with your left. And then use your arms as leverage to get into the twist a little deeper. So what happens sometimes in these poses is we come in so quickly using our arms that we're not really taking that twist from our core, which is why I wanted you to focus on your upper back and your core. Just one more inhale in your twist. Exhale back to center. Hands at heart center, lift up. Plant your back foot. Find that warrior two. Reach forward, coming into a bent knee triangle. Elbow to knee or arm to the inside of your leg. Take three, first come into a side angle. And then we're gonna take 3 big arm circles. So I'm gonna take mine backwards. If you'd like, you can take yours forward. Reach your fingertips back. Trace them down to scrape your mat, really opening up that shoulder and landing your side angle. Take another one, reach back or reach forward. Scrape your mat, pause in the side angle in between. Take one more on your own. Find your side angle and pause. You can stay in your side angle, finding length through both sides of your body. You can come up to your bent knee triangle. You can reach your arm back and take a half bind. You can reach through and take a full bind. So your choice. We'll hold this for a few breaths. So just take what works best for you. Just kind of exploring your body in the pose. Take one more breath in variation. Flow back up to your bent knee triangle. Then come back up to your warrior two, just tap it. Flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve. Straighten your left leg, reach back even more. Take your left hand inside your shoulder blades, and then take your right hand and catch your left elbow. Give yourself a little self-assist, a little tug back. And let's add some movement to the pose. On your inhale, bend into your front knee. Exhale, straighten and reach back. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten and reach. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Take one more set. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten, reach back, and pause. Give yourself that self-assist. Maybe release and reach both arms back, really reaching for the back of your mat or the back of your room, depending on how your mat's set up. Come back to your warrior two. Cartwheel down to your twisted lunge. Full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, twist, maybe peek up. Exhale, top arm down. Step back, down dog. Full round of breath. Your choice, vinyasa flow. Stay in the dog, maybe walk it out. Taking what you need. Meeting in our dog. Lift your right leg high. Curl your knee into your nose. Feel that rounding. Send your right leg up. Hover your right knee to your right elbow. Pause and engage your core. Now take it over to your left elbow. Take it back over to your right elbow. Take it over to your left elbow and send it through for a broken or fallen triangle. So lifting your left arm, lifting your hips, reaching for the front of the room. This is a really nice hip stretch. Inhale. Exhale, release your arm. Send your right leg high. Step it through to your lunge. Now on your inhale, reach arms back. Shift weight into your right foot. On your exhale, bring your left leg with you as you reach up. I didn't quite make it, so if you didn't either, that's okay. You can tap your foot and bring your knee to 90. Take that imaginary lat pull again. Make those fists. Pull your elbows in and down. And we're taking a standing twist. Twist over to the left. Option to straighten arms, but keep your upper back engaged. You can tap your knee. You can reach for your big toe or your foot. Maybe take the kick out forward. Keep lengthening through your spine as you twist from your core. Everyone take one more inhale, peek back. Exhale, unravel forward. Send both arms up. Knees still at 90. Now keep your right arm up. Take your left arm back and take your left foot back. We're coming into our dancers. So catch your foot behind you. Pause for a moment, tap your knees, and find length through your left side. Then when you have stability in that strong standing right leg, start to hinge forward. You can reach forward. You can hinge into your hips a little more. You can keep that top arm lifted if that works better for you. These look nice, everyone. Try to keep your gaze forward. Just take one more breath in your dancers. Slowly bring your knees back together. Release your foot. Take a couple of back strokes or windmills of your arms and land in your conscious mountain pose. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach up. Optional back bend. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, send your left foot back. Inhale, arms reach back to airplane. Exhale, forward and up, high crescent lunge. Take a breath to find your legs, find your footing. And then make those fists. We're coming back to our imaginary lat pull. Pull your elbows in and down. We're taking 3 twists from our core. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, twist. It's okay if you're shaky. Exhale, center. Take one more inhale to twist. Hold. Bring hands to heart center. Start to take that left elbow down towards your right knee. Don't tap it yet. Find even more twist through your core. Now go ahead and tap it. Use your arms as leverage. Find your twist. So we're really working a lot of muscles here. Our legs are working to stabilize us and hold us. Our core is working to twist. Our arms are giving us that leverage. Your spine should still be nice and long. Just take one more inhale to twist. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Lift your upper body up. Tap your back foot. Find your warrior 2. Widen your base if you need to. Reach forward for your bent knee triangle. Elbow to knee or arm to the inside of your leg. Now take your top arm forward, extended side angle. Let's take those 3 big arm circles again to open up our shoulder. So again, I'm gonna go back. If going forward feels more natural to you, I want you to listen to your body. Just tap that side angle between each one and find length. On your last one, once you land in the side angle, your choice. Stay here, bent knee triangle, half bind, or full bind. If you're in the bind, just try to lift your top shoulder up. So I don't want you to collapse in. I want you to think about rolling that shoulder towards the ceiling and peeking past it. Take one more breath in your variation. Float back to bent knee triangle. Lift up, warrior 2. Flip your front palm, revolve. Straighten your front leg. That should feel really nice on your hip. Reach back. Take your right hand in between your shoulder blades. Catch your elbow with your left hand. Give yourself that little tug. Now let's add that dynamic movement. On your inhale, straighten your front knee. Exhale, reach back, little tug. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten, reach. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Just take one more. Bend into your front knee and try to bring it over your ankle. Straighten your front leg, reach back. Option to release arms, reach both arms back, find the length. Come back to your warrior two. Cartwheel down, twisted lunge, left hand planted. Twist. Release your right hand down, step back, down dog, full round of breath. Your choice, vinyasa flow, down dog, or some variation. Beautiful choices, everyone. Meeting in our dog, lift your left leg high. Curl your knee into your nose. Feel that rounding of your spine. Send your left leg up. Hover your left knee to your left elbow like you're in a high plank and pause. Take it over to your right elbow, so use your obliques. Take it back to your left elbow. Take it over to your right and kick your leg out. Place it through for your broken or fallen triangle, lifting your hips and reaching forward. Some people call this beautiful triangle because they don't like the phrase broken or fallen. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release your right hand. Send your left leg high. Step it through to your lunge. Inhale, reach arms back. Now try to shift weight into your front foot. On your exhale, bring your right knee with you to 90 as you reach up. I caught mine this time. Did you guys? Make those fists. It's okay if you didn't. There's always another time. Pull your elbows in and down. Taking that standing twist, twist over to your right. Option to take arms out. Option to grab your big toe or your foot, trying for the kick out. You can always tap the outside of your knee. Try to take your gaze back. Lengthen, grow a little taller. Peek back. Unravel forward. Both arms reach up. Knee at 90. Coming into our dancers, keep your left arm high. Take your right hand back to catch your foot. Grow tall. When you feel steady, kick into your hand. So you always want the kicks to be what lifts you. You don't want to pull on your foot. You want to kick and then reach. Keeping your heart and chest lifted. So dancers is a heart opening pose. I want you to keep that benefit of the pose. Just take one more breath. Slowly bring your knees back together. Release your foot. Take that backstroke or windmill of your arms, opening up your shoulders. Land in your conscious mountain pose. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward and down. Just come into a forward fold and pause. You can hide elbows behind knees. You can reach for opposite elbows, let your head hang, take a little ragdoll. Tip a little weight into the balls of your feet. Try to lift your hips. Just take one more breath in your forward fold. And then slowly unravel just halfway. Tap your fingertips right in front of your feet. You can jump yourself back if you'd like. I'm just gonna step one leg back at a time into my lunge. So step your right or left foot back. Step your left or right foot back. You're in a high plank. Lift your hips, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Shift forward to your high plank. Option to drop your knees or slowly lower yourself down all the way to your low push-up. Gaze to the right for a moment. Take a few breaths. Bring your forehead to center. Lift your heart and chest and slide your elbows under your shoulders for a Sphinx pose. Press into your forearms. Big toes can be together behind you or feet can be hip distance apart to support your low back. Press into your forearms. Press into the tops of your feet and let your knees lift. Now, without moving your arms, I want you to pull your elbows back. So just feeling that engagement, pulling elbows back. Now do the same with the tops of your feet. Without moving them, press them down and try to pull them in toward your hips. So just engaging arms, engaging legs. Inhale, lift heart and chest. Exhale, lower down. I want you to take a crocodile pose with your right arm on top. So arms in front of you, just rest your forearm, rest your forehead on your forearms. Lifting heart and chest. We're taking a half bow pose. So it's similar to dancers on our bellies, but your opposite hand is gonna grab your opposite foot. So take your right arm forward and press your palm into the floor. Pull your right heel in towards your glute, so your knee is bent. Now take your left arm back, catch the inside of your right foot, press into your hand, just like you would in dancers. Now press into the hand that's on the floor. Kick back, lift up, release all the way down. Come back to that crocodile, have your left arm on top this time. Take a few breaths. Lift your heart and chest. Take your left arm forward, back to our half bow. Curl your left heel in towards your left glute. Take your right arm back, catch the inside of your left foot. Kick back to lift up. So stretching through our left shoulder, keeping our right arm strong. Both hips should be down, hip points in the front should be down on your mat. Kick back, lift up. Release all the way down. You can take another crocodile, or if you want to even things out, you can look to the left since we looked to the right before our Sphinx pose. Bring your forehead back to center. Slide your hands under your shoulders. Press yourself up to a tabletop, or you can press all the way up to your high plank. Lift your hips, down dog. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Lift your right leg high. Coming into our pigeon pose, step your right foot forward to a lunge. Drop your left knee down. Walk your right foot across your mat. So right knee comes down. Some people can take their leg and have it parallel to the front of their mat. I cannot. So if you can't either, just pull your heel as close to your body as you can. We're going to add a twist to our pigeon today. So first I want you to come up onto fingertips and then press your hips down. Take your right elbow over towards where your left foot is. So just in front of your left foot, and then you can make that fist, press into your palm. You can press palms. So similar to a crescent lunge twist, except we're on the floor. I still want you to have length through your spine. Top foot is pressing down. Inhale, twist. Exhale, come back to center. Just tap fingertips for a moment. Drop your hips and twist to the other side. Left elbow comes over in front of your right knee, or if you're able, you can take it to the outside of your right knee. Make that fist, make that palm, maybe press palms. Twisting from your core, using your arms as leverage. Inhale, twist. Exhale, unravel forward. Let's come into a pigeon, just all the way down, just for 2 or 3 breaths. I know our hips have been here for a minute or so already. So just relax as deep as you need to. Start to walk yourself back up into your hands. Lift your heart and chest. Tuck your left toes behind you. Send your right leg high. Take a hip opener, bend your right knee, take your toes over to the left. Try to keep your shoulders squared towards the front of your mat. If you'd like, you can flip your dog, bringing your leg down. I'm just gonna enjoy the hip stretch today. If you flipped your dog, go ahead and unflip. Everyone lift their right leg high. Bring it back to your mat, down dog, full breath in, full breath out. Send your left leg up. Step it through to your lunge. Coming back to our pigeon. Drop your right knee down. Walk your left foot across your mat. Come onto your fingertips. Make sure you walk your right foot back. And then try to press your hips down. And taking that twist, left elbow over towards the side where your right foot is. So if your foot is back far like mine, you don't really want your elbow in front of it. You kind of want it in line with that front knee. Inhale, twist. Exhale, come back to center. Take a moment in center. Drop your hips, lift your chest. Take your right elbow in front of your left knee or outside your left knee. My left hip and glute are really, really tight, so there's no way my elbow is going to the outside of my knee. But if you can, that's awesome. Take one more breath to twist. Bring your hands back to center. Come onto fingertips, find a little lift, and then lower down. We won't stay long, just coming into your pigeon. Finish your breath. Start to walk yourself back into hands. Find that lift in your heart and chest, maybe peek up. Tuck your right toes behind you, lift your left leg up. Come back to that hip opener, toes over to the right, just fan open your top hip. Left leg back to center, release it down. Take a full round of breath in a dog. You can slowly pedal out your feet if it feels good on the back of your legs. And then look at your hands. Step, walk, or jump your feet to your hands. Lay back on your mat. Send both legs long. We're going to end our class just as we began. So coming into that single knee to chest. Pull your right knee in. Send your left leg long. If you thought we were in Shavasana and you're really bummed that we're doing this, I apologize. I always hate that in yoga. So pull your right knee in. Press your left leg down. Maybe hover your left heel an inch. Take one more breath. Give yourself that squeeze. Maybe notice if this feels different than your first one. Send your right knee to 90. Tap the outside of your knee with your left hand. Take it across your body. Back to that twist. You can take your right arm out, maybe gaze to the right. Just try to keep your shoulders down on the mat. Take one more breath. Enjoy this twist. Bring your right knee back to center. Option to bend your left leg, foot to the floor for support. Send your right leg high. This time, interlace behind your right calf or ankle. So both hands wrap behind. And then lift your heart and chest. Maybe there's a tap, forehead to knee. Maybe not. Release your upper body down. Arms down to the floor, palms down, right heel high. Lengthen and lower all the way down to your mat. Send your left leg long. Take a full round of breath. Toes towards the ceiling. Pull your left knee in, single knee to chest. Press your right leg down, or you can hover your right heel an inch. Squeeze yourself in. Release your right leg. If you hovered it, take your left knee to 90. Tap the outside of your knee with your hand. Take it over to the right. Maybe gaze to the left. One more breath in your twist. Bring your left knee back to 90. Bend your right leg to the floor for support. Send your left leg high. Interlace your hands behind your knee or your calf. Leading with your heart, lift your upper body up. Maybe tap forehead to knee. Release upper body down, arms down, palms down. Left heel is high. Lengthen and lower it all the way down to your mat. Send your right leg to meet it. Take a full round of breath. If you're ready for your Shavasana, you can take it here. If you feel like you need another pose, maybe a double kneaded chest or a happy baby, you can take that first. Maybe a little rock side to side in either pose. And when you're ready for your Shavasana, let your feet fall out and palms face up. Lift the back of your shoulders, just pull them away and down. So shoulders away from your ears. Close your eyes and enjoy your final resting pose. I'll bring you out with 3 rings of the bell. So just fully enjoy this pose until you hear the bell. Staying in your Shavasana, just start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes, bringing awareness back into your physical form. When you're ready for a larger movement, hug your knees into your chest, show yourself some gratitude, and thank yourself for making it to yoga this afternoon. Reach your right or left arm back, whichever feels more natural, and roll onto that side, falling into fetal position, a beautiful position of new beginnings. Recall the intention or dedication, the purpose you set in the beginning of your practice. And the option to set a new one right here to take you through the rest of your Thursday, maybe even into your Friday or weekend. Start to press yourself back up to seated, facing forward. Bring your hands to heart center. You can keep eyes closed and tuck your chin, or you can glance down at your fingertips and tuck your chin into your chest. Sit up nice and tall. Let's recognize the peace and light within each and every one of us by bowing forward together and saying namaste or thank you. Thank you, everyone. Beautiful midday practice. Thanks for